Amazing science, weird, wild, and true facts. 1. Razor blades can be dissolved in the human stomach. Don't freak out if you ever swallow a razor blade. More than you might imagine, the human body is capable. On a scale of 0 to 14, acids are rated according to their strength. The lower the pH, the stronger the acid. Normal human stomach acid has a pH of 1.0 to 2.0, which is a very high value. In a study that was published in the journal Gastrointestinal Endoscopy, researchers discovered that after 2 hours of immersion in stomach acid, the thickened back of a single-edged blade disintegrated. 2. In water, a laser can become entangled. When you direct a laser beam at a stream of moving water, a remarkable phenomenon known as total internal reflection takes place. PBS Learning Media published a video in which a laser is placed on one side of a transparent tank of water to illustrate this phenomenon. The heavier water particles slow down the light as it passes through them, essentially trapping the laser beam in the water. The laser beam is contained inside the jet even while the water flow is gradually reduced, it only finally vanishes when the water is totally shut off. 3. The ocean produces all of the oxygen on Earth. The National Oceanic Service says that all of the fresh air is a result of marine plant-based creatures. More than half of the oxygen in the planet is produced by plankton, seaweed, and other photosynthetic organisms. Even though we may know the answer to this query, researchers have yet to solve the other oceanic puzzles. 4. Animals orient themselves using the Earth's magnetic field. Sea creatures could be able to return home, but lost terrestrial animals might not. There is evidence that some species, including salmon and sea turtles, may sense the Earth's magnetic field and use this sense for navigation, according to the U.S. Geological Survey, USGS. Contrary to these animal facts, which are untrue, that may sound like science fiction, it is science truth. 5. Around 1 million pounds can be found in a cloud. Your childhood fantasies of floating on a weightless cloud might be dashed by the following scientific truth. According to the USGS, a typical cumulus cloud can weigh up to 1 million pounds. That weighs nearly the same as the largest jet in the world when it is fully loaded with both cargo and passengers. Learn these facts about rain to understand more about clouds and why they are so heavy. 6. Life abounds in the soil. There are more microbes on the globe in a single teaspoon of soil than there are people. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, millions of species and billions of organisms, bacteria, algae, minuscule insects, earthworms, beetles, ants, mites, fungi, and more represent the largest concentration of biomass any place on the world. Here's how to manufacture your own compost at home to further improve the soil in your own backyard. 7. Rats who are tickled chuckle. We underestimate how dynamic these creatures are. When tickled, rats have the ability to laugh. In a National Geographic video, rats can be seen responding favorably to tickling and even engaging in joyful hand chase behavior with the researcher. We ponder what may occur if they encounter these amusing animal memes. 8. Bananas emit radiation. Since potassium decays, bananas are mildly radioactive due to their potassium content. But don't worry, according to Joe Schwartz, PhD, of McGill University, you would need to consume 10 million bananas at once in order to get radioactively poisoned. 9. Warm water freezes more quickly than cold water. Although it may appear illogical, this phenomenon is known as the Mpemba effect. The reason for this, according to scientists, is that hot water particles have a certain disposition that makes them more prone to freezing. According to study from Universidad Carlos III de Madrid, if confirmed, this conclusion might also be used for commonplace tasks like cooling down electronic gadgets. 10. Compared to stars in our galaxy, there are more trees on Earth. There may be between 100 billion and 400 billion stars in the Milky Way, according to NASA specialists. However, a 2015 study that appeared in the journal Nature found that there are 3.04 trillion more trees in the globe than previously thought.